What's up, YouTube? Hello guys, how are you doing today? I hope you're having an amazing day. This is the second time I did this video. I just filmed it without the sound because my mic was off. So we're gonna try to do this well and remember everything. Let's try this one more time. If you don't know me, my name is Natalia, and in this channel I share a bit of everything in my life, a bit of my trainings, a bit of my work. I'm a model and an actress, so I share a bit of that. I share a lot about nutrition. I share anything and everything in my journey that I'm discovering, and it's being helpful for me, and I hope it can be helpful for you. So on this video, I'm gonna speak to you about period trainings, or training while on your period.
I sleep with the beasts. You woke me down in the streets. You pull on my leash and there I come.
First of all, I want to just do a small disclaimer. I am not a doctor. I am not giving you medical advice. I am not at all qualified for it. I'm only sharing my experience. And I know our periods are so personal. We all have different experiences with it. I know some friends that suffer a lot and stay in bed during their periods. I know some friends that don't even realize they have their periods. They don't have mood swings, they are super nice to everyone, and they're like, oh, I have a bit of tiredness. And then there's me who wants to jump off a cliff every single time. No, I'm exaggerating, but I usually have a very, very hardcore experience, and it usually hurts a lot. So let's get to it. The first reason why I think training during your period is amazing, it's because of the massive shot of endorphins that it gives me. So we usually get a shot of endorphins for all the instant satisfaction pleasures that we can get. So you can get a shot of endorphins from eating your chocolate, like a lot of people who crave chocolate during their periods. So you can get it from food, you can get it from sex, you can get it from going on a run, so endorphins from training. You can get a lot of endorphins from dogs. You can get it from a lot of different places, but training is a massive one. And the reason why it's so amazing is because something that is also going to make you feel good and proud after it's done, which sometimes doesn't happen with the other shot of endorphins. Usually you snack, and if it's not something that was part of your goals or part of your calories, then it's going to be a bit, why did I do that? Whereas you're never going to regret a training. So that's the first reason I love to train. Usually when I'm in my period, I'm a bit down, I'm a bit emotional. I just want to be cuddled. I just want to be cozy in my bed with something warm, eating something. So I understand it can be super counterintuitive. It goes against what you would believe to get up, get dressed, and go training while you're in this state where you just want to be cozy and cuddled. But hear me out. Once the endorphins start coming up in your body, you're gonna feel so good. It's gonna be such a good way to put out all that energy. Please give it a try, because I already use the endorphin shots that I get from trainings in my day-to-day life when I need it, and especially when I'm on my period, it helps so much with my mood. Okay, and the second reason why I adore training while on my period, it comes from a while ago actually. I discovered that before I was training like I do now. I do weightlifting now. And I first discovered that doing Insanity. I don't know if you know what Insanity is. I'm gonna try to find a clip and pop it here. It's this training type of boot camp with someone who's screaming at you. You're doing this super high intensity stuff. So you do jumping jacks, you do crunches, you do all this crazy stuff. It's very high intensity, but it's also very high impact because you're jumping a lot. So I was doing this, I think at the time I did 3 months every day or something, and then I got my period. And because I had been doing it every day, I didn't want to not do it while on my period because I'm very competitive and I didn't want to destroy my record. So I was like, not feeling it. I was really having a lot of pain, but I was like, let's give it a try. So I started doing it. I did the first 10 minutes, which is usually getting your heart rate up. So it's jumping jacks, things on the floor, it's like all of it. And after 10 minutes of doing it, my pain was completely gone. And I was like, okay, maybe it's a coincidence. Of course, the pain came back later at night. Don't worry about that. But for the moment, it was gone and it was feeling amazing. And I was honestly mind blown that the pain would go like that. Time passed, years passed. I was training in LA, and for some reason at that stage of my life, I was always warming up jumping rope. And again, had my period, went to train, jumped rope, pain was gone. So I was like, okay. And I don't have this when I walk. Usually I walk to warm up, so I don't have the same sensation. So it was a bit weird, and what I ended up understanding, and I'm not a doctor and I'm not telling you that this is exactly what happens, this is kind of what I understood trying to figure out why my pain was going like this. It's because the high impact activities actually help you shred the wall of blood down that your body is trying to shred. That's what hurts you, right? Your uterus trying to shred that wall of blood. So when you do anything high impact, when you jump or when you run, you usually make the process a bit faster. So it's a bit aggressive as an approach. I do get it. I'm not telling you to go there and throw yourself in the floor so it goes down. I don't think that's good. But it actually helps. And it also, in my case, makes it shorter. So who doesn't want a shorter period? I'm up for it. So I don't know. That's my very, very biased and personal experience. But it actually really helps me to do high impact. Just because I feel like it goes faster, the pain is gone at least for a bit, and I'm someone who actually has really, really hardcore cramps. It really hurts. So anything I can do to get the pain off. I'm not taking pills since I think 2 or 3 years. I was the person who would take always ibuprofen and paracetamol and all these things, and it was not being good for my body. I realized I was causing other gastric issues, and it's just not good to be medicating yourself every time. So I decided to kind of deal with my pain other ways, trying to put warm stuff and everything. But this is something that really helps me with pain. If you try this out, please, please don't hesitate to let me know. I would love to have your experience in comments. If you have pain before or if you have pain afterwards, how long does it take to come back? Does it really help you? I feel like we should speak more and more about these subjects. We're all going through this, so the more information we get out there, the more girls can learn from other girls' tips. We can make this experience much, much better for all of us. So please, please don't hesitate to put down your comments, put down how it goes for you. And while you're there, please, please don't hesitate to give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and don't hesitate to subscribe if you want to see my next videos. I'm gonna be making a lot of new content because I'm locked down in Sydney. Yes, 2021, and we're still speaking lockdown, but we're gonna try to remain positive and not lose our minds during this lockdown. So I'm gonna be putting a lot of content out there, so subscribe. I'm also training at home because I don't have a gym open. But that's not your concern. Okay, and without further ado, the third reason why I adore training when I'm on my period is the empowerment that I get from it. Hear me out. For most girls, 2 to 1 week before your period is when your hormones are the worst. I'm gonna put a graph here. Usually, that's my case. The week before my period, I'm a mess. My performances in the gym are horrible. I am not a person that is very nice to people. I am angry all the time. I get into arguments. I'm extremely sensitive. You know how fun it is. And the amazing thing is that on the week that you have your period, usually your hormonal profile is already improving, is already going up. So even if you're feeling a bit tired, a bit weak, not so cool, your hormonal profile is actually much more optimal for you to train and for you to do very good performances. I know it feels weird, but if you try it, you'll see that usually on those days, you usually can even PR. You usually feel really strong. I even have a friend, shout out to Blandine, who posted not so long ago that she actually does PRs on her periods. It's not what you expect, but it's what your hormones usually indicate, so it's normal that that happens. And the reason why this is so empowering for me is because I don't know about you, when I'm on that time of the month, I feel really vulnerable in a way. I kind of just want to be cuddled and I want to be cozy. I'm not the strong, independent woman I try to be the rest of the time, or at least I show it differently. But I just want to be taken care of. I feel, yeah. But then you go to the gym and you realize that after having a very shit week of training, your performances just start to improve. Everything starts getting better. You do PRs. It's so damn empowering. So during those 3 hours, you go like, yes, strong, independent woman. And then afterwards, I want to be cuddled again, evidently. But we can all use those 3 hours, can't we? So that's it. Those are the 3 reasons why I adore training during my period. I know it's a time of the month that is very sensitive from some of us. And I know a lot of us complain about it. I do sometimes. But I also find it beautiful to be a woman. And I find it worth it. And I feel that we should all share as much as we can, so we can help each other experience that time of the month in a better, funner, cooler way. So again, please give this a try. And don't hesitate to DM me or to put down in comments how it goes for you, how you feel about it. And I hope this video was helpful in some way or form to you. And don't hesitate to share as much as you can. Not necessarily this video, just share your experiences, share how you feel about your period, share how you feel and what helps you during this time, because it's gonna help other girls and we need to speak about it so much more. So share what you feel, share what helps you, and I'll see you on the next one. Enjoy your trainings.